Hello, everybody. I want to thank you for in advance taking time to check out my video here. I do appreciate it. It's been a while since I've done one, and frankly, it's because I really haven't had anything to really want to review up until now. A while back ago, I talked about putting together a G1 Nemesis Prime. For those that don't know, a G1 Nemesis Prime doesn't exist. He was not made in the G1 timeline. Therefore, I had to, start, what you might say, a fan project. With the blessings from my beautiful and lovely fiance, she gave me the okay to try to put one together, so I started it, which meant I had to buy a knockoff Optimus Prime, a sticker sheet where they make custom stickers for the Nemesis Prime character, and a box made. Now I recently got the stickers in, and I finally applied the stickers to my knockoff Optimus Prime, which you can, if you want to see more detail on it, that alone, you can look on my YouTube page. It's on there somewhere. But I didn't want to apply the stickers live because it was a tedious task that required a lot of attention, and I didn't want to be under that kind of pressure. I wanted to be able to take my time and do it right, and I think I did a pretty good job. At least I hope I did. And I am going to show you that today, all the sticker in all its glory. And I'll do one more once I get the box in, so you can see the finished product, much like when I did the Megatron project I was working on before. So with that said, let's get going here, shall we? First, I'm going to show you, this of course would be a G1 Optimus Prime. Just to give you a reference point, here's a little part that goes in there. This guy is in beat up shape. And I don't know, I got him a while ago in a parts lot. And I was actually going to sell him, but my fiance convinced me otherwise. She said I should keep him, and she wound up being right. It wound up being a nice little sentimental toy that I thoroughly enjoy having in my collection, although it is a icky Autobot. No one likes Autobots. No one likes Autobots. So you can hear how crusty it sounds. Right there, see. So here is a G1 Optimus Prime. Let me see, the camera right here. Oh, I messed that up there. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, that's not good. Sorry about that. Well, let's see if we can fix this here, and we'll just move right along and pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, that didn't happen. So we're going to put this over here, Mr. G1 Optimus Prime, and now we're going to bring up the Nemesis Prime figure I was working on. And as you can see, this glorious specimen is looking nice. Look at this, look at this. Shiny stickers. Nice. Shiny figure, looking good. And just to do a side comparison, they're obviously the same size because this is an Optimus Prime knockoff. However, the stickers are different. Same style of stickers, of course, but they're different. So before we'll break it down in sections here. I guess first things first, we'll start with the trailer, right? So we're gonna put Nemesis Prime back over here, and I'm old Optimus, and I'm crusty and stiff. We'll put that over there. So first thing we're gonna do is look at the trailers side by side. Here is the Optimus Prime trailer, of course. It's gray and has the Autobot symbol on there, with a silver and blue kind of shiny sticker right there. And then we're going to look at the Nemesis Prime trailer, which is black. And it has more of, I don't know, what would you call it? A turquoise maybe color with the Decepticon sticker. This obviously has its back hatch. This is missing, so I really can't do any comparison on that. However, we're going to now open it up here. And this is where I got to be delicate here, because this is a knockoff toy and they're not the best made in the world. And you'll hear when I try to open this that it's going to sound pretty cringy. But we're going to do it anyways. Let's see, we got that down there. Let's open this up. One side goes down nice and smooth. This side has a nasty little click to it when you do it, and I'm afraid that's going to break if I open that up too much. So after this and the final review, it will probably never be opened up, because once I'm done, it's going to go into a box. Here is its missile tree. Of course, got all the missiles there. And we have, oh look, I guess we should open up Optimus Prime's trailer too. So we'll put this aside here. Let's open up Optimus's Prime trailer right there. We'll put it side by side so we can have like a pretty fair comparison. So, let's see, as you can see we have, I always forget what this little guy's called. I just call it, let's see, push it down a little bit so you can see better. See, he's black with like a orange type tint shield as compared to the Optimus trailer, where it's blue, and that might have been orange at one point, but I think it's a bit faded. And the missiles are in that one. So, of course, this is Nemesis Prime's gun, his two fists, gas pump and hose. And this is, I just call him Wheelie because I always forget the name of the vehicle. But let's see, this one's blue, this one's black. Of course, this one from the sticker sheet, I'll show you the empty sticker sheet in a second, has the two headlights there. This one is missing one. But this isn't the sticker sheet. This is where the Nemesis Prime stickers came from. You'll notice they have right here and here. They're the same in just about every detail except color scheme. So you'll see this one's like red, yellow, blue, got some silver, green, so on and so forth. The Nemesis Prime version, it's purple, turquoise, yellow, black. So basically the Nemesis Prime stickers were put in there to fit the color scheme of Nemesis Prime, which is black. And I'm going to show you real quickly here. And you got the Go sticker right there. See, you got there the Go sticker right there, and then you have the Go sticker right there. So, and I'm going to show you the inside stickers too. Now this, keep in mind, this is on a old Optimus Prime, and I actually know the kid who did this because me and him are very close friends, and who I got this from. So the sticker work is a little wonky, so you have to keep that in mind on the old one here. You'll see the little side stickers there. That's supposed to be, you know, like the technical specs of like a military base type thing. And you'll see, well, they're not put on very well. And yes, that is a lot of dust there. That's a lot of dust. But you'll see it's very sloppy sticker work there. However, given that it took forever to get my Nemesis Prime stickers, I decided to I was very careful putting these on. And you'll see here, the hardest part about this was matching it up and trying to get it perfectly lined as possible. And I'll show you real quick on the outside of the trailer too. I wanted to really make it look like it just came out of the store, like this was an actual product and it was placed down by a company. And you'll see like right there, I have the stickers. It's hard to tell because it's black. Let's see, I don't know if you can see them right there. Maybe this side you'll be able to see a little better. See? See how, yeah, there we go. That's a little better. See how the stickers are pretty square and even. And even the one in the back there, I basically lined it up with, the open trailer, and I try to make it as square as possible. And as you see, right there, for example. And let me close this here. I'll show you the trailer itself too. Let's put Wheelie back in there. And it does work too. Like he does shoot out like he should. So we're gonna try closing. Let's close this back up here, down here, and let's close this trailer back up. And you're gonna hear the cringe. Get ready for the cringe. Urgh! That is so painful sounding, isn't it? It's like you don't want to open it. And trust me, after the next review, it will never be opened again because when you buy knockoff toys, sometimes you get good ones and sometimes you get bad ones. I got a very so-so one. But it's for display purposes, so it's not that important that the toy is actually like in, top working order. Now, if you check out the side decals, look how the hardest part here was not so much lining it up because there's grooves here to guide you, but however, when you're placing these stickers, is to work it out so you don't get any bubbles when you're laying the stickers down. So basically, I peeled it very, very slowly and slowly put this on. So it matched perfectly with the inseam or whatever, however you want to call that. There was a little left over at this side, but really this is pretty good. Pretty happy. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it's good. I think it looks nice enough. And same thing with this. See how? Yeah. Honestly, I would say that if I didn't tell you that I put this on and I didn't know that this figure didn't exist, I would say, well, that's how it came, out of the factory. So all in all, pretty nice work on the trailer. Inside stickers came out nice. Now that we got that covered, let's close up these trailers here. All right, and then let's just take a second. We're going to move along to the figures themselves. Here is Optimus. Here is Nemesis. So we're going to transform Optimus here. And I got to be careful transforming him. He's a little janky. His arms are a little stiff. He has some arthritis in there. He's like, be careful with me, please. Flip his head over like that. There's Optimus right there. All right. And here is Nemesis Prime. Now, as I said in the first review of when I opened him up, when I first got him, he's a little loose in certain areas, and he has certain problems, and you just got to be I have to be gentle transforming him. But all in all, though, like right there, side by side, looks pretty nice. The sticker works nice. I actually had to put all the stickers on here, over here, those nice Decepticon logos right there, and here, and on his feet. And I think I did a pretty good job getting them nice and square. And I think my only issues with the Toy Hack stickers themselves is they gave you doubles to work with in case you screw up, but they didn't give you the doubles where I think it mattered the most. And oh, look at that right there. How'd that happen? So let's get that fixed. Wasn't expecting to see that when I opened it up, but okay. But as you can see, all right, so like look at the stickers on the arms. Optimus Prime, Nemesis Prime colored theme. Same thing with the feet. Optimus Prime, it's more like a red, yellow, black, silver. This is more of a purple, yellow, silver color. I do not have the original stickers for Optimus's forearms, but here's the Nemesis Prime ones with the Decepticon logos. I think they're really nice, detailed stickers. They're pretty. They're pretty. And on the front of his chest, you'll see Optimus has more like silver right there, whereas this is more turquoise, more than anything else. I cannot compare weapons with Optimus and what he fully looks like, but I can put the stuff on Nemesis Prime and show you. But all in all, he looks really solid. As far as how well made he is, well, that's up for debate. And again, he's never gonna. Once I get his box, he's never gonna see the light of day again. He's gonna go on my shelf, and that's where he'll remain. Because I intend on keeping him. This was more of a project out of love more than anything else, and it's been a treat to work on thus far. But I'm going to, just real quickly, I guess just for the sake of showing you, I'm going to put his fists in and his gun. His fists go in just like Optimus's fists will go in, like that. And then it doesn't matter, I guess, which hand you put his gun in. But there we go. Here's Nemesis Prime with his gun, ready to fight the evil, enslaving Autobots. And you'll see here. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is the knockoff gun. Do I have Optimus's real gun? I have it somewhere. But you'll see here, like, look at this, that's loose there. So again, product of buying a knockoff, but here he is with his weapon that fell out along with his fist. So keep in mind, when you buy these knockoff toys, that's the risk you take buying them. Shoddy made, less quality, and you'll have obvious issues. But if your purpose is just to display them, you're not going to miss too much of it. It's not going to be that big of a deal. And let's see, let's transform him back. That is probably the only authentic Transformer item on here. I took that off a scavenged part lot Decepticon. That is that's a real rub insignia from, I believe it's from a Ramjet. And you'll see it still works. So that's kind of nice. I figured that was a nice little touch, adding that to the figure itself. So we're going to transform him back. Oh, how did that get there? How did you get, your little guy? Look, let's take you off because you don't belong there. So we're going to transform him back. And like, it's just, you could just tell the difference transforming the real deal, like Optimus Prime, to the fake knockoff. Nemesis Prime, look right there, that's loose too. His arms are loose. Really, he's only going to look good in a box. If a kid played with this thing, it wouldn't last more than a day. It'd probably break. One good drop and this thing's going to, fall apart. So, it really, again, I would not recommend buying knockoff Transformers for this reason alone, but for this purpose, to have a G1 Nemesis Prime, which again does not exist because it's not a real product, you would need to. You could buy the knockoff figures. He looks good though, right? Looks good in all his glory right there. Like, I'm Nemesis Prime and I'm cool and stuff. You can get him in, obviously, Optimus Prime Red. You could get him in white, gray, and from what else I've seen, blue. You get them in blue. So if you wanted to do this project, you'd have to get obviously black, because that is the color of Nemesis Prime. And one last time, we'll do a quick little side-by-side just to show you the difference between a real Optimus Prime and a fan-made Nemesis Prime. Now I don't want to like pretend I'm taking credit for doing something unique. This has been done before, however, not many times. So there's not many that float around. I've seen a couple pop up here and there for sale, but when they do, they're really expensive. So it's not like they're common. But here we go. Here, just to give you a quick comparison side by side. Nemesis, Optimus look exactly the same, just different color scheme. I will be doing this one last review on Nemesis Prime once I get the box. But then after that, it's going to go on a shelf and be admired from a distance, not to be seen again. I thank you all for taking the time to check this out on YouTube. Have a great Sunday. I hope you had a productive weekend, and I hope life is treating you good. Take care. Nemesis Prime. Ta-da!